Hey Goobaz, welcome back to another episode of Yo South Philly. You know guys, I was thinking, as we get older, we start to forget those little things, those little memories that we used to have, the things that happened to us in our life. And then you kind of like move on and you forget about them. So I wanted to just tell you about a special thing in South Philly that was always special to me, but it was also special to South Philly. So yo guys, you remember this building? It was the South Philly Review. It was a local neighborhood newspaper, and it was great. Everybody loved the Review. So when I was a kid, look, I always made movies, always, since as long as I can remember, 10 years old. And we were making a movie. We were just basically making a Superman movie. It was called Superman 2, and we were doing it, you know, a rip-off version of it. You know, me and my friends, me and Anthony and Carla and a bunch of other kids that used to play on the streets. And we needed a Daily Planet. And we was like, what are we gonna do? So, you know, everything was my basement. We made my basement into a million things, but we couldn't make it into a Daily Planet. We needed some kind of office. So I called and left a message for the South Philly Review. And I said, listen, we're making a movie called Superman, Superman 2, which we never even made a Superman 1, but we called it Superman 2. And we need a newspaper office as the Daily Planet. Could we use your newspaper office? The Review calls me back. I forget the guy's name, but he calls me back and he's like, absolutely, we would love to have you shoot your movie here. And I was like, we showed up on a Saturday, I believe, to the South Philly Review, and we're like, oh no, wait a minute, we need a Perry White, you know. So the editor of the South Philly Review stepped in and played the role of Perry White. I mean, these people went above and beyond to help some kids, you know, fulfill a little dream they had about making a movie. And I'll never forget that. And then on top of that, they featured us in the newspaper. They did a whole story on us, unknowing. We didn't know. I didn't know. I just thought I was there to shoot a movie. I went home. The next week, we were front page on the Review. Me, my friend Carla, and my other friend Billy McKenna. But I want to thank to whoever was part of that old, back in the day, South Philly Review. Thank you so much. Holy shit. Remember Sam's Cobblestone? Remember Sam's Cobblestone? That was it, right? Now I'm gonna walk back to my car, guys. I'm getting a little hungry. I'm gonna stop over a South Philly staple. Cash's Bakery has been around for 60 years. It's one of my favorite places to go to. But there's so much more than just great bread and rolls. It's one of the greatest bakeries in the city, really, as far as I'm concerned. So guys, they got a few pizzas here. My favorite is the Pizzazz, and if you're not from South Philly, you probably never heard of it because it originated here. There's only a couple places in South Philly that has the Pizzazz, and that is a pizza with American cheese, fresh tomatoes, I can't remember. Yeah, and banana peppers on it. It is my go-to pizza when I go to Catch. That's probably the only one I get. That one, and they have a new one that is a Cooper Sharp pizza, and their white pizza is also great. And you can fill the box up with all of their pizzas. You can get a couple slices of each and make a whole pie out of it. So if you're new to South Philly or you're moving to South Philly, you want to come and check Cash's out. Trust me, they're at 1526 West Rittner Street in South Philly. You will not be disappointed. All right, Goombas, remember the United Artists Riverview Theater? I do, because every Friday in the summer, you would see me here at a matinee. I would be here every Friday watching a matinee. It was one of my favorite places to come to. Before it closed because of the pandemic, this was the highest grossing movie theater in Philadelphia. It was busy. It was always busy. But then it started to get a little trashy, and I stopped going because I just didn't. It was getting dirty. I didn't like it, and it was taken away from my experience. You see, when I go to a movie, it's not just the movie. I like the whole experience. I like the posters, the lights, the sound, the smell of the popcorn, the aesthetics, the posters, the seats. I like it all, and it was getting kind of dirty. Well, Goombas, it looks like South Philly is going to get another movie theater, which is awesome. Apple Cinemas is supposed to take this location over in 2025, and it's supposed to be the only IMAX theater in Philadelphia. Now, these are all empty. This whole complex is empty. But once that movie theater comes in here, these are going to fill up like crazy. So I'm getting an inside look here, guys, of the theater. Guys let me in here to take a look at it. This is what it used to be. This is the way I remember it. It's actually cleaner now, but they're showing me around. Wow. Wow. It's sad. It's sad. How much popcorn I ate over here. Look at this. I used to love to go to the movies by myself. It was one of the things I enjoyed the most. It was nothing personal against anybody else. I liked going with my wife too, but it was just something about me and the magic on the screen that just resonated with me. It always has. Projection, light, always has, and I was here all the time, and I'm so excited that this is going to be something again. This is one of the theaters, guys. All the seats were ripped out in preparation for the overhaul of the new one when Apple Cinemas take over. As we're going up to the second floor, unfortunately I have to use the steps. Escalator is out of commission. That's all right. I'm not that bad, folks. So Goombas, that's what's behind the screen. It's just these little walkways and little, I don't know, what do you call these, scaffolds. So you can run the wires and put the speakers behind the screen. That's what it looks like, if you ever wondered. Now we're talking about my other career, which is 30 years in audio video systems. I've done a couple movie theaters myself. This is the projection room, projection booth. This is where all the projectors would be, all the audio video systems would be. Goombas, there's nothing like sitting in a nice movie theater when it's empty, except there's no movies being played anyway. But man, I miss this place. I can't wait for the new theater to come in, Apple Cinemas, to take over this and turn it into something wonderful, and hopefully we can bring back the magic of cinema, little by little. I think the movies stink now. Hopefully we'll get back to the good stuff like in the 80s and 90s. We'll see. All right, Goombas, so I'm at FDR Park, or as we would say back in the day, the lakes. We all came out here, right? Made out a little bit, whatever. We hung out, but it was trashy. It was a trashy place, I'm sorry. The lakes was always dirty. Well, it's not like that anymore. They really cleaned this place up, and there's so much to do, especially on the weekends. All right, Goombas, so one of the first things I want to show you, it's here every weekend from April till October. Is the Asian market. They got all kinds of stuff for sale out on their table. The food is what you're going to want to come here for. Rice noodles, and what does that come with?
Cambodia.
Oh, really? And
Yeah.
so is that all you get when you order it?
You get vegetables and your choice of protein.
I would like one with beef.
Okay.
Yeah. I have no idea what I'm getting into. I don't know. It looks delicious. It really does.
That's our number one seller.
#1 seller?
Yeah.
This is amazing. Hey, Goombas, so you can come down here with your family. You could shop a little. They got all toys for the kids you could buy. You got jewelry, all kinds of stuff. Picture frames, pictures, all kinds of stuff for sale. Food. And, you know, you get hungry, you stop, and you get some food. This is, and it's just, this did not exist back in the day. I told you I'd be back.
No, you don't say that's nice. You're the best.
I'm the best. Somebody tell my wife. Goombas, they even built this incredible playgrounds. I think they have 2 playgrounds, but this one in particular is huge and it's great. It's got this gigantic slide, and it also has a big picnic area next to it. So, you know, you guys want to take your kids here to play, you could sit down at the bench and eat your lunch, have your coffee, whatever, while they're playing. Some of the other things that are all over the lakes are ball fields and pickleball courts. I don't even know what pickleball is. Soccer fields. Look at this. This is just one section. This is just one section of the lakes, guys. Look how nice and clean it is. Guys, we came here last week and we went on a paddle boat. Now, I haven't been on a paddle boat since I was a kid. I didn't even know they did it, which is another thing that you could do here. You know, guys, these are things about South Philly that for some reason people don't want to show you. All right? You go online and everybody just wants to trash South Philly all the time and say how horrible it is. But I bet you they never came to FDR Park, because when you're here, you almost kind of forget that you're in South Philly. So Goombas, the next time you're looking for something to do on a Saturday or Sunday, think about coming out to FDR Park. There's plenty to do for you and the kids, and enjoy life a little bit.